my dad was a chef, my uncle was the owner of the restaurant, and all my cousin brother is in the kitchen. So they say, when I come to the kitchen, get some feeling what you want to do. This is the right place or the right job you want to do in your future. Can you imagine what you can do 16 years old when you are in the kitchen? But I'm the chef son, and my uncle is the owner, so automatically I benefit anything. So I sit in the kitchen, my dad here, I just pretend to cut a little bit, and my dad out of the kitchen, so I'm the boss son. Give me abalone, okay? Give me a fried rice, you see. So one day he really stepped me down. Son, you see, the family are not rich, yeah, and you don't have education, you don't have cert, you don't speak English, you have nothing. So the only thing my dad say he can give me, pass on to me, is the skill. So hopefully you can pick up, and then there where you start your own life. So I really take it, his advice. I get a lot of philosophy from him, you know. He belong to the traditional Chinese, so every night after work, the whole chef, the manager, they go on supper to catch up. So all the elderly sitting at the table talk about philosophy. Can you imagine 50, 60 years old chef and manager and owner, what they talk, you know, they talk about philosophy. So when the time you are 16, 17, you just sit down there, you know, with all the senior. So somehow you listen. As a Chinese chef, to make it this level, it's a long way to go. It's a long way to go. Yeah. I've been giving opportunity, yeah, to work hard and traveling. Yeah, back to the old days, we don't have school to study, so the only thing to go into the Chinese kitchen, two things confirm: salary and food. The best moment, I should say, that I'm giving opportunity to cook for a lot of people. Yeah. But one person that I will to mention will be Queen Elizabeth. I cooked for her when she was in Singapore. I shake her hand. It's a good lunch, thank you, chef. So I shake her hand. Wow! Everybody asks, "Hey, how is her hand? Is it soft?" You know. So that moment, you see, you cook for somebody, you know, and then you really get close. As a chef, to really get close to somebody. You work for so many years and you have so many recipes, you have tested all the recipe, and then IHG call you, Sam, shall we work something together? So, and then create your signature recipe for the company and for the group. So it's an opportunity. So there's a lot of work to be done, and then we have to retest the recipe, make sure that this recipe is being only catered to your client IHG. I'm a Chinese chef, I cook a little bit Asian, so people who like Chinese food, they might look for Sam Leong. If somebody would like to have Thai, or they might look for Yen, you know, so this is a very limited career. But I always say that attitude, yeah. You come in, you must have a good attitude, yeah, in whatever, either you're in a culinary or you're in another job. So attitude is very important, you see. This is the new very good ideas by IHG to group the chef celebrity chef panel, talk to them, share with them, create a recipe, and then group in the what they call recipe bank. So Sam Leong, if you want Chinese food, Asian, you can go through Sam Leong recipe, and then the recipe will be tested. If you want Thai, so you can go to another celebrity panel. So there are more to choose, you know. Instead of you create your own, we already have the basic for you. There's one dish who make me proud of, or can describe me, and there's another dish who make me famous. So talk about the dish can describe. It's wasabi prawns, which I invented. That was back 20 years ago. Was in Bangkok and then to Singapore. Yeah. So in the beginning, it's just a deep fried prawn coated with mayonnaise. I mean, everybody love deep fried. Anybody from kid to elderly love deep fried. You know. So deep fried prawn, nice, crunchy, yummy. Then you just cook with mayonnaise too. Wow, you love it, you know. Then slowly, a lot of sauces coming in the town or in the shelf of the supermarket. So there's sauce, whatever sauce. Then you see wasabi sauce for Japanese sushi sashimi. So can you put a bit of wasabi on the sauce? And that's what a little bit something interesting, you know. So then you put mayonnaise, honey, and you put wasabi. That's good. So the prawn is still the base deep fried, and then you cook with the, instead of mayonnaise, so you rename it wasabi. Wow, then love it, yeah. So till now, when I travel as a guest chef, sometimes for charity event around the world, so I still put this crispy wasabi prawn because anybody will love it, deep fried with creamy wasabi, so children and the elderly. Back many years ago, I'm a coffee lover, so get a day off, sitting in the house, drinking coffee. Then my wife deep fry some simple Chinese pork rib for the children, you know. Children love deep fried items, so then you drink coffee, you eat the pork rib deep fried. Then straight away on your mind, can these two things together combine? So you go back to the kitchen the next day, try to experimenting, deep fry the pork rib and then cook with the coffee. So wow, the taste look horrible, and then no, it can't work. And then you drop the subject, and then across the line, there are many sauces coming. You know, so then you bring back the whole ideas. You know, the pork rib is already there. You know, deep fried, marinate nicely. So you get some coffee. How about a little bit of cocoa powder, a bit of plum sauce, a bit of barbecue sauce. You know, there's so much ingredients, seasoning in the sauce. Then when you cook it together, something better. So and you keep on improving then. And then in 1995, I was invited. I'm the first Singapore guest chef to be invited at the Los Angeles American Food and Wine Festival organized by Wolfgang Pang. So of course, as a chef, you need to send the recipe. So wasabi prawn was the first one we already sent, and then they said, we need one more dish, Sam. One dish is not enough. Charity in the Universal Studio, 3,000 people. You're gonna miss the Sharon Stone, you know, Sylvester Stallone. Wow, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger. So give me one more dish. So then, okay, coffee pork rib. Then they reject the organizer. Hey Sam, wasabi prawn perfect. Look at the recipe. But coffee pork rib, no. Something else. I said, no. It's been tested good, you know. So okay, you are the chef. It's your dish. Good or no good is your reputation. So recipe in. So when you touch down, get all the ingredient ready. Then of course, first time Asian chef in their media will start to write, Sam Leong. Who's Sam Leong? Nobody know the time. From Singapore Asian. Wasabi coffee pork ribs. Everybody was interested to know what coffee pork ribs is all about. So look at all the voucher, the events, Saturday, Universal Studio, you know, charity event, Sam Leong from Singapore, you know, in store 37. So there's so many guest chefs. So go in there, wow, the queue was there. You know, everybody will want to see what is coffee pork ribs is all about. So interesting dish. Then media start to notice, wow, who is this Sam Leong from Asia? Then come back Singapore, wow, all the media come and ask. Then suddenly you become famous because of the coffee pork ribs. Creativity is always come from very individual. You see, my creativity come from traveling. You see, I'm a Chinese chef. I'm cooking Chinese food for 30 years. Chinese food is Chinese food, yeah. Without fire, you cannot cook Chinese food. Yeah, this is always here. So now, I'm the panel of the IHG, so it's the same to bring, it's not only the traditional Chinese ingredient and taste, also as well as the modern way of presenting Chinese food. As a chef, I'm very strict in the kitchen. Ingredient, hygiene ingredient is these two things, you know. Get the good ingredient, then simply cook, it will be great, yeah. Especially if we are TV chef, you know, we be a judge for something. We are very strict, precisely on many things. But once we put off our jacket, it's our time. We go to the restaurant, anything will please us. It's a privilege to cook for the groups, and it's an opportunity to share Chinese traditional and modern presentation food, yeah.